So I watch a lot of documentaries every year, and if I'm being honest, some of them can be kind of depressing. So how cool was it to watch a movie that's part documentary, but also part comedy with some fun animation thrown in? Hey, I'm Sean McBride, the movie guy, and today let's talk about Cheech and Chong's last movie.
How many people here smoke grass?
That's a government survey.
Their films have earned over $200 million.
The first rock and roll comedians, no doubt about it.
Cheech and Chong!
You sure we're going the right way?
Cheech Marin and Tommy Chong jump in a car and head out on a fun road trip. They're not sure where they're going, but boy, they're gonna have a fun conversation along the way. And let's face it, so many of Cheech and Chong's movies had them driving out in a car doing nothing, so it's the perfect way to get them to sit down for a documentary interview to talk about their careers while having them kind of reenact some of the things they did in their younger days. And so now these two stoner buds, who are obviously a lot older, they get together once again to talk about their younger days. They talk about how they met. They talk about how they got started in showbiz and their early obstacles, their big successes, and what eventually led them to break up. And they do all of this with their iconic brand of good-natured banter. And that seems to be the secret. It's a lot of fun catching up with these two guys. They're out on the road again, just being silly. And they're not alone in this endeavor, as several people from their past just happen to jump in the back seat of the car to explain their part of their story. Now look, I love how these two guys were able to talk calmly about what happened in their past. They don't seem to be holding grudges against those that wronged them. And that's true mostly up until the end, when they start talking about why they broke up. I know this is a kind of a meta movie moment, but some hurt feelings are exposed in a pretty emotional moment at the end. Still, it's a fascinating process up until that point. They're talking about what it takes to create art, even stoner comedy art, and how the two men were trying to control things and maybe even got a little jealous when they weren't the absolute star of the show. In an industry full of big egos, it's pretty cool to see these guys talking about their past with clear-eyed vision. And of course, the film is very notable for all those vintage clips of their comedy routines or seemingly never-ending interviews with a very young Geraldo Rivera. And where they don't have video, they show us some quirky animations before tossing it back to the current-day guys who are still out driving in their car. Look, I love the banter between these two men. I love revisiting the old comedy sequences. And I love how these two stoner comics are talking seriously about what it takes to make great comedy. What can I say? I love this movie. I give Cheech and Chong's last movie 3.5 stars out of 4. This movie was a lot of fun. I think older fans will get a kick out of the nostalgic look at the past. Those that are kind of in between, which is where I am, they'll have a lot of fun because they know some of the things, but they don't know the complete story of Cheech and Chong. And new fans, I think, will find a lot to really laugh at here. Really fun movie and a great documentary. But hey, that's just me. What do you think? Comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, follow me on social media. And if you want a deeper dive into some of these movies, be sure to join us for my podcast, Two Movie Guys. My friend Joe Fryer and I get together every week and we talk about all of the week's big new movies. Just search for Two Movie Guys wherever you get your podcasts. Okay, one more big movie out this week. That is a high concept horror film with a lot of death. And I mean a lot of death. Join me next time for Until Dawn. We'll see you then.